Starting stream. Streaming on Twitch. And almost on YouTube. I didn't realize the sun's so bright. Alright, nice streaming. I'm just gonna slightly turn down this light. Hopefully. Sure, that'll do. Alright. Well, hello to anyone who comes to watch. I've got something a bit different this time. I've ordered a bunch of stuff off AliExpress and Temu, some knockoff model kit 1:144 scale stuff, and I just want to open it on stream. And to help, I've got a high grade Gundam for scale, and it's pretty hard to see, but that's a 1:144 scale human. I'm just going to switch this around so it's easier for you guys to see actually. I should be able to just turn this around, hopefully. I transform it. If I rotate it 180, yeah, now you can see what I'm seeing. It's a bit weirdly. So yeah, these are official 1:144 scale Gundam stuff. Let's see how it compares to the knockoffs, which I've called the low grade stuff. First of all, got this. It is a puzzle model Hind E MI-24V. I actually bought two of these because I'm hoping that there'll be pretty good gunship helis on the Federation side. But I'm just going to build one of these now, or at least see how far I can get depending on how bad or difficult it is. You guys can hear me peeling open this. I see a lot of it's already off the runners, so that's a start. Oh, it comes with a little stand. That might be useful actually. You can get it out. God, it's all interlocked onto each other. God, this is really just all falling apart. Well, this is about £1.50 each, including shipping, so you know, pretty low price. Let's get this off the glue. Right, let's try to make something out of all this. Okay, start by having a look at the instructions. Alright, one-page instructions. It's pretty simple. And a few other stuff. Right, let's try and make this. If I can position that so you guys can see it maybe. This light. Yeah, that's easier for you guys to see. I don't know if I can keep it straight there. Kind of like put the gun on it, maybe. Just about. Yeah, let's make a start on this. So, first thing is... I guess I can do the cockpit first. So I want piece 1, 2... Are these numbered? Sort of. That's a 3, but it's the wrong way round. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm going to be able to sort these by numbers. I don't think these are even numbered, so I'm just going to... Oh god. I'm just going to have to go with my eyes, I think. What's this piece? I've got a cylinder piece of some kind. Right, so let me get some tools out. Oh yes, another thing that I opened from the 1:144 stuff was this. A road. It seems a bit discoloured, like everything's a bit purpley. And I mean, if you compare it to like the size of a Gundam on it, I mean, I guess that's about right. This is actually 1:150 scale, there wasn't a 1:144 scale road as it was. Okay. Well, this is going to be real something. Let's just start with some nippers for now. So, let's start by getting that glass bit off for this. Now I think I can afford to be a bit more rougher with this than usual high grades. No reason at all. Let's hope that I can do this quickly, otherwise this is going to be the entire stream. I need a little bit of light, maybe. This on? No, it isn't. Oh well. Let's see. that's this way around or this way around? I can't really tell. See, I guess I'll sand that down just a little bit to at least make it smooth. We don't need to put too much work into this, everything considered, but try to put a little bit into it, eh? I mean, that bit shouldn't be seen. At least until it's smooth. And with this being a see-through piece, I don't think there's any way to make this look good, even if I do sand it down. It's always going to have a little bit of nub left over. At least I think so. Can try. Oh, it's not too bad actually. Okay, I think I do need another light in here. It's a little bit hard to see. Let's see if I can't set something up quickly. See this light, let's change it and let's point it this way. There's a bit there. Well, that's better for me. It doesn't obscure your vision too much, I don't think. Make it a little bit less. Sure, that'll do. Right, well, there's our first piece. It is just a glass piece, nothing too special. Now I've got to get the rest of this. I need the gun and 2 front pieces. There's one front piece. And there's the other front piece. Now where's that gun turret? This thing here. Already almost off. There you go, there's a tiny piece. God, you really can't see that on that camera. I'll just sand it down a little bit. I mean, this is going to go inside, so I don't think you'll see these nub marks too much, but... Ow. I've got to try to make it look good. Somehow. Should I be trying so hard on knockoff model kits? Probably not. But I guess if I was worried about trying in the first place, I wouldn't have gotten knockoff model kits. I can't even see that from where I'm doing it. All I'm doing is sanding down the little bits of nubs. Nothing special. I'll sand down some of my own hands at this rate. As much as I can bother with that thing. Right, these things have pretty bad cuts on them. I'm gonna have a knife for this. Nothing too special, just carve it off. Can you see that all right? Not really, to be honest. God, you can feel, I can already feel the difference in plastic quality, like it's quite weak and more malleable. Not rigid at all. So it does make it easier to cut. I think it's going to make it harder to smooth out there. It's kind of just flattening onto itself, if that even makes sense. Okay, that seems to be alright. Down over here. Because I didn't actually cut this piece off myself, I actually don't know where all the marks are. Maybe this is? It's hard to say. I can just use a little bit of smoothing and that'll be fine. So here we go. Yes, what I've ordered is a bunch of mostly vehicles. They're basically 1 to 144 stuff that'll fit for like a Gundam diorama, so all the 1 to 144 high grades and stuff. So that's what I like. And of course I went for early Universal Century, which is just Universal Century 0079 because it is probably my favourite actually, thinking about it. There's too much stuff in it that I like to for it to not be my favourite, I think. No, I could probably put these two pieces together and sand them down together actually. Yeah, I might go do that. Once it just cleans up very slightly. Oh god, that doesn't feel good. Plastic's easy to cut, but it's so soft and malleable, it kind of melds onto itself, like. The nub and the actual plastic of the model kit don't feel that different to each other. There's almost like a discernible difference when you do it with the Gundam model kits. The gun's lower, so this will be like this. Oh Christ. Is that hold enough for me to put the other piece on? Nope. There's gonna be a bit of a bouncing act, I think. And then hold it. There's a piece gone here. Ah, crud. Might have to use the table to try and steady this. That would probably be smart. That I can try to jam it in a bit. If that holds. Ready. I'm kind of putting it at an angle so the gun turret doesn't fall. That in. I might have a problem here. That there. It's not squeezing as well. Hold on. You know, enjoying the music. It's all right. It's just some music that's fit for streaming. The sort of focus on mecha and machines and stuff. But there's a turret. It's a bit hard to see. It's pretty loose in there, to be honest. Doesn't really fit onto it. Maybe some glue or something would be better to hold it down. Also a hole at the bottom. Is there something supposed to go in there? Oh, is it for this? No, it's way too big. Oh, there's a hole at the bottom, I don't know why. It sands down slightly. This is going to be the best knockoff ever. Or something like that. And then I'll do the same at the top. Sure, it's definitely closed in. I learned about glass files while just randomly looking online at what other people are building for model kits. And it's quite nice. You can partially see through it and you can see where like you're scratching off, so you get an idea if you're hitting it right. It's kind of smooth there. And here as well. Now these glass files aren't like proper ones for model kits, these are supposed to be used for fingers, but they're on Amazon, they were cheap for a small bundle, so I bought them to try, and they're pretty good to be honest. For just low cost model kit making, it's fine. Like a bundle of 6 on Amazon for a few pounds. Yeah, that's as far as I'm willing to go with it. Just try and speed things up so I'm not here too long. Which way does this go? Does it matter? That way or this way? I really can't tell, they're pretty similar to each other. This way looks a bit better. That didn't fit very well. Maybe not. Oh, no? No, this does look right. So it's the head of helicopter. How does it compare to a human actually? Let's have a look. Not bad, comparison-wise. God, this human is so blurry, you can't see it anyway. Right, that's the head. Next is the body, which is made of piece 3 and piece 3. Which is this. This is one of them. Where's the other one? Here. Just stand to the side. These two. Wait, with the... oh, here. Here. I could probably just combine these together and just sand them down. And then put it on. And that'll be quick. There we go. Give that a very quick sand. The nub at the bottom of it doesn't look like a proper nub, as in like one that you sand down. I think that's actually supposed to be there, so I'll ignore it. I'll do the ones on here on the joint slightly, but not too important. Sand it down so it fits a bit better as well. Yeah, quick. Same on this one. This is going to be seen, so I can be pretty rough and rowdy with it. Cool. Are there any more? That might be it. That might be an easy add-on piece. You see, the companies do think a little bit about where they're going to put the nubs. At least I like to think they are. That's quick. That's like the front 2/5 done. So next, these two pieces. I think I can literally do the same thing, just put them together so you can sand it down. So there's parts that go into it, 2 wings and a top piece. They go on afterwards. This on now. Yeah. That nub needs some work. Another end piece there, I'll quickly sand down. Don't really need to think about this one, just do it. So it's easy enough to put it on. I don't even care about doing it on one side, like in one direction. Top one is going to be covered up as well, so I can be a little rough with it. Good. What have we got there? Give that some more, I think. I've still got a second one of this to make. I won't make it on stream though, I'm just going to make it my own time for, well, myself. Huzzah! Now let's put some pieces on it. Just, ooh, making the rotor blades is a whole thing. You gotta do all 5 pieces. Christ. Let's not do that piece, let's do a different piece. Let's do one of the wings. This is a... I think this is part of the tail, so I'll leave that. Same for that. Oh wait, no, they're not the same piece, are they? Do this wing. So this goes down. Oh, and then you have to put the guns and missiles on it as well. Oof. Gonna be a fair bit of work. I'll do the wing. Go. Oh, I'm gonna blow off my instructions. Little dirty. What about okay? Every model's best tool is just their nails. Of course it is. There we go. That'll do. Which way does this wing go? This... oh, this points at the back. Actually, this way around. Yeah. No glue or anything to hold that down? It's a nice size to it, actually. Right, let's do the other wing real quickly. Maybe I'll build all of this except for the rotor and then call it there. Just so we can move on to the other stuff. And then I can come back to it this time at the end. Ooh, this one's got quite a bit of stress mark on it. It's been rubbed off when it shouldn't have been. Problem is, it's not poking out, it's rather it's poking in. I don't think there's a way for me to fix that. Sand it down a little bit, see if I'll hide it, but I might be a little bit aft. Yeah, not sure how much I can save that. By the way, when I got everything, it was all pretty smushed in the packaging. Like, I know it's coming from like, well, China probably, but the packaging was like so broken and battered. Stuff inside is decently intact, but well, you can see even just a little bit of shaking is enough to get these off the runner. Ooh, that's not fitting very well. Yeah. There we go. Nice. And the tail. Oh no, I need the cylinder bit. Let's see, there's a nub on the bottom and a nub on the top. Let's sand those down real quick. Maybe even use a knife on that actually. Oh, my eyes. Oh, I need glasses. And yet I'm refusing to wear them for some reason. Actually, I think they're pretty close to me. I could probably just... yes, I can see them right there. I'm just gonna grab them and use them with 4 eyes, I guess. Says I'm playing Landlord Super, or not. Let's see if I can change that. Let's have a look. Edit settings, Landlord Super. Can I just make... oops. Can I make this category empty? My feet. I've made it model kit on Twitch. And there's no setting for it on the YouTube side. Yep. Change it to your just chatting or art. I'll just change it to model kits is what it's called. Well, that's what I've called it. I don't know if that'll pop up on anyone's radar. Let's get some water while I'm at it. Alright, my camera's back. Where was I? Yes, cutting off nubs. Alright, sand these a little bit down. Am I getting much friction off of this thing? Not already worn down. I used it for a few things so far. I've got more of these where they came from anyway. Which way does this go? Do whole things go to the bottom? It's a smooth top like this. Alright, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look any better either. Oh, will they even fit on? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tough. Yeah, that is not fitting in very well, is it? Oh, I'm putting it in the right way. I think I am. Oh, alright now. Ooh boy. No, that's not right. Maybe I can sand it down a bit if it's actually not fitting properly. Ooh, that is in there. Ugh. Let's put this back on first. This way around. From what I can tell from the instructions, it's the smooth bit on the top. So that way the tail kind of bends upwards. It looks like it would work. This thing just maybe needs sanding down or something. Can't really sand it down very well from this angle. It's like the top and bottom are like too big as well, actually. Sure, this will end well. Oh god, just sanding this is making this pop out. That side's a bit too loose and this side's a bit too tight. Dang it. Almost like this isn't a quality item, I don't believe it. It's a bit better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's in. Full tail time, and that's just combining. Where's this piece? This is. Oh, this is the top piece. Interesting. Save that for later. Okay. Same thing as the bodies, I can combine these two first and then send it down if I can pick the dang thing up. Why does one feel so much bigger than the other there? Need to be the same size when I put them together, so that's good. There we go. Sand down the back and the front a little bit to make them fit better. This is going to be hidden, so I don't really care. Just going to do it rough and rowdy. Nice. And there's no nubs anywhere else. And whoever made this high grade kit really thought ahead. Does it even count as high grade? Probably not. It's just model puzzle. Hold it. Nice. God, look at the size of that as well. Like, I'm not even done. I've still got to do the tail rotor and the top rotor. Human size to that. And compared to a mobile suit. Oh, this thing is actually pretty huge. Goes to show that Gundams aren't as big as people think they are. It's just 10 times a human. I say just, but you know what I mean. Alright, well, since I figured out this is the top bit, I guess I might as well do this bit now. Just smooth these out a little bit. Smooth that out. And cut this off. There we are. Cool. So, if you're there and you can hear me, how's this look on stream? I imagine it's pretty blurry, like, can you even tell much of the details? Let me know. A bit blurry? Yeah, I mean, can I focus this at all? Does it focus even? Focus a little bit? If it's a webcam, you just have to get a proper DSLR or whatever it is. Yeah, probably. This is just a webcam, unfortunately. And I'm just hoping it's enough to at least tell a little bit of detail from it. Hopefully a little bit. That one's also got some stress marks just from being forced off the runner. Unfortunately. Not too bad there, you can kind of get away with not seeing it on the thing. Well, no. On one side it's a bit worse than the other. Actually, no, they're both pretty bad. Dang it. Right, let's do the tail next, which is it one piece? It is! Oh, it's already put together. Ooh, that tail's been broken. Eek. Yeah. I might need a bit of surgery to smooth out. Let's start on this nub. Cool, that can be smoothed out. And this one. Yeah, that is pretty hard to see on the screen, isn't it? There we go. Right, it's a bit hard to see, but that end piece there. I don't think that's gonna focus. Pretty much focused down here, isn't it? Can I like change the focus? Not really. But you can see it there, that little white mark. It's been pretty basically broken off. I could try to cut it off, smooth it down, make it a bit of a weird looking rotor tail. That might be my best bet, to be honest. Let's see. Nothing like some on-the-fly modifications around the tail rotor and, I don't know, slight mobility at the cost of max speed or something? I don't know. Oof, dear, that feels dirty to do. I gotta do something. Alright, now let's sand this the hell down. nothing for it to go hard now. All the plastic on the inside is green as well, otherwise this will not look good. Kind of needs some coloring more than anything. That's kind of smoothed out, but there is a little bit of white coloring just from the stress of it and from cutting into the inner plastic. That is going to be a bit noticeable. Yeah, you can at least see the white dot there. But for fixing it from what it was looking like, it's not bad, so I guess I'll take it. I guess hold it as well. No, it can't be because it's a low quality piece of equipment. It must be just from the harsh terribleness of having to send stuff over the sea. This way around. Tease it in there. Oof. Right. Why is this bit stressed here? You see that? I don't think that was stressed before. I think it got pushed out from the... No, it's on the other side as well. I don't think it's supposed to be like that there. I think the joint that was being put on was a bit too big for it and I kind of stretched it out a bit. Eek. Well. What? Right, so what's left? What are these things? Oh, they're wheels, but they're see-through. That's weird. Assuming I want to do this as like a flying thing, I don't need those wheels, so I might not make them. It's a bit of water for my water bottle, I think. Let's make the stand for this, because I can see where the hole for it goes. Well, that just needs a smoothing down. Be rough with it as well. Maybe even more rougher, I think. And then, oh god, that's ugly. That goes on the bottom, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Need to cut this off. The bit of, I don't know if it's... You can kind of see that on the screen. Like this like round thing has got a bit of plastic sticking out of it. And make it awkward to put it into the stand, so I'm just gonna cut it off. Can. At least flatten it so it doesn't get in the way. Well, that might actually add a bit of resistance so the stand can stand on its own. I'll cut it down if I can. Yeah. This thing, oof, there's a nub there, and it's got some stress marks on it. I wonder if I can use the marker bases for this. I looked back at my stock of Gunpla that I have not made yet, because I have that. I had a lot of like Gundam bases to do like air stuff or like standing stuff with that I hadn't actually made yet. Some knockoff, some real. Maybe I can use those just so I can go a bit higher, because it's not really going to go that high, is it? It'll be pretty underground. Not really fitting for like a diorama. It's just gonna fit in. Not very well. Oh yeah. And this goes in here. Oh, that does not like attach on like at all. But will it stand on its own? Sort of. Ooh, god. It's so loose. Like, look at that. That's so loose. I mean, you can't get any sense of height from this angle, can you? Let me turn it around. That goes like that high. It's not bad. And that size, it's pretty big. I guess if you imagine that a human goes in the cockpit of the Gundam, then yeah, it is actually. This is probably a right size for it. Still just kind of shocking to see, I suppose. These wings are different. You see that? It has like a little end nub there, and this one doesn't. Why? Is that a thing? On helicopters, the left side has a nub and the other doesn't? I can't see from these pictures, they're way too low resolution. That's a thing. Wheels, I'm not going to worry about. Then there's a lot of like little wings, little rotors. The tail rotor will go here. It's quite a fair bit. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll leave those, because we've basically got a good idea of the build itself. And at this point it's just going to be a lot of intricacies. And I would like to get to the other stuff to show it off as well. So we'll leave that build as done. And this is what we ended with. A Hind E helicopter that I'll hopefully substitute as a gunship heli. Maybe I can change out the missiles that will be here for some kind of like box missile thing. That's a bit closer to the one used in Gundam. But yeah, overall, not bad. There's an extra build for a 1:144 diorama for mobile suits. You can tell that the plastic is kind of flimsy, and some of the holes and like the protrusions for like attaching stuff are like of different. Like some are easy to get in, some are hard to get in. I guess this one is actually fine being loose, which it was, because this kind of goes on top and kind of holds it down, so like I can't actually pull it out. I pull out the front one? Not really, to be honest. The only loose one is this one, and it's being held by this anyway. And then the others, they were a little bit too tough to get in, like this one's caused some stress marks. I guess I'll give this a rating out of 10. What can I really compare it to, though? I'll give that a 7 out of 10. This is keeping in mind I'm not doing the full thing, but I mean, it's fine for what it is. £1.50, a cheap helicopter that I can use as a gunship heli. I'll take it. 7 out of 10. That seems kind of high to give to a knockoff actually, but well, this is what I'm doing. It's all knockoffs from here. Right, I'll put this away and we'll grab the next thing. Take a swig of water. What are we on? 45 minutes in. Christ, that was quick. Yeah, I should speed up. So next here, I've got a plane. So the instructions are covered, but I'll open it so we can see what it is. So this is a stealth. I actually forget what the name of this thing is. B2? Stealth B2 bomber? Is that the right name for it? It looks a lot more simplistic to build as well. And, you know, it's got a design that really helps to push off radar. Here's a fun fact about this one. I didn't order this. I didn't buy this. I didn't pay any money for this. I didn't add it to my cart or anything. It just came with the other two helicopters. It was in the same box. I didn't order it, but if it's free, no reason not try to make it, right? This looks like a much more simple build, so I'll try and do this quickly. Comes with the same stand as well. Oop, I heard a piece drop off. Comes with the same stand. I'm just going to take it out and not build it and just leave it. Goes over there. Let's get the build out. Some glass. They go on the underside for the bombs. Interesting. Oh, there's a bit more glass here. What is this? Oh, it's the wheels. I think staying so far, I'm not too worried about it not being grounded. Right, where the hell do I start with these? I guess I can make the wings first. So the wings are this and this thing. Yeah. This way around and this way around. It's building this upside down, which is interesting to look at. This also doesn't actually have any runners, so it's been pre-done for me. This is decent condition, actually. There's a bit of a nub there, so I can sand that down real quick, but it'll be very quick to start building, I think. Don't know if it's just me. This plastic feels a bit different to work with. I don't know. Feels a bit strange. My question is, which side do like the... How does this go on? I guess this is the underside. It looks pretty similar to that one. At least I think. So that is... not quite the same. This one's got a bit of a nub as well, with only the one. There's a bit there, but that doesn't matter. I can get rid of that real quick. It don't matter, it's all being hidden. So I can commit any gunpla sins I want, especially because this ain't a gunpla. That's so weird. Oh, that'll do. I don't know why I kind of did two different ends at once, but here we are. I can't tell, because they're both the same piece, piece 9, so I can't tell which way around they're supposed to be. I'm trying to match them up how they look, I guess. Yeah, I guess like that. Yeah, like that. And that's upside down. Alright, so those go there. These wings. These are these made? Ah, here. Ooh, that's really weird looking. Okay, have enough plastic. Not, it won't be these middle bits, so I can put these to the side. That's one end piece, and there's the other one. Oh, and another middle piece. So it's these three. So those two are one side, these two are one side, and these two are the other. So this is an... How is this thing? That's that. Okay, let's do this side first. So that goes to there. Next is one of these two. These are very symmetrical as well. They have this like zigzag pattern. I guess if I try to line that up right, it's like this. Oh, and then the last one is this piece. The sizing looks off. Like that. No, that's not right. Hold on. This one. Like that. I can kind of see where that's coming from. It goes into there. Goes around. I'll put these two together and then push up into the other one. Like so. There you go. And then that one is... Wait. Oh, I did the right side one, so it's... Like that. Cool. Alright, let's send this down. Oh, that's a really bad one. Let's cut right into the plastic. I'm acting like I care about this build when I didn't even order this. See if I can't do anything to save this bit. Will a stealth bomber work as a thing in Mobile Suit Gundam? They have bombing ships. There's the Jet Core Booster. Is that what it's called? Jet Core Booster? This was used for bombing runs in with a MS team. I guess the main difference between that and this is this has the stealth component. I mean, anything in Gundam with stealth, it's always a bit awkward because of the whole Bonanza particles thing. Like, it's incomparable to real life, unfortunately, because of that. But I imagine some of this kind of makes sense, like being able to avoid radar. And you could have the Bonanza particles on Earth as well. You can incorporate that in, add to its stealth, so it's harder to... Oh. This B2 bomber, the way it works, I'm pretty sure, is that it's like this black, awkwardly shaped thing to confuse radar. But visually, you can kind of see it. It's not like actual stealth camouflage, as it were. Well, I guess in the Gundam universe, there's a huge shift into using like your eyes to actually look for the enemy, because you couldn't trust radar, and Minovsky particles made everything kind of invisible. I guess this would actually be kind of bad, because it's only good against radar. But radar's not even being used anymore at this point. I guess this would just be an obsolete piece of technology. Oh, there we go. In the in the Universal Century Gundam universe, the B2 bomber would not be useful. Why am I even building this then? I don't know, maybe I can have it on like an airfield or something, a disused piece of technology. Left over from the old Federation glory days. Use a better lighting situation here, to be honest. Right, so that's done. That goes that way. Where was the wing for this one? Here. Into here. Line that one up there. Like this. Nope, that does not feel right at all. Need the other piece, I think. That's better. It's more smooth. Cool, so there's one wing. So, yeah. Not bad. Decent looking. The black means you can kind of get away with hiding some of these things, but Yeah, the stress marks are kind of white, you can kind of see them. Again, putting way more effort into something that I didn't order. But whatever, I'll try. And at least that nub is on the underside so you won't see it as much anyway. It's not going to smooth out anymore. Leave it at that. Look at this one. This one's going to follow a pretty similar pattern. Yeah. And some smoothing down to go. That does not sound good. Ah, my ears. Ho 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 ho. Oof. This side is not smooth at all. I'm gonna need to get another hobby knife. Or 3 of these. Wow, it's digging into my own thumb. Not a bad cut there. Oh! Oh, Christ. That was a near cut to myself. Or I cut myself on this bloody thing once as it is. I can still see the mark on my thumb. Ooh, maybe that cut wasn't as good as I thought it was. A bit messy. That'll be fine. Now we connect this to this. There we go. You know, these would be pretty decent wings for a mobile suit. Huh. I can see that like behind them. This way around better. There's some kind of booster or something. Teehee. And this body thing is a real effing mess. I'll figure it out. That's the back. A little... Oh, this glass nub goes on it. Oof, yeah. Okay. This is the middle bit. Oh, mamma mia. That goes on top of... Goes on the bottom. Goes on there. This goes on top of, and this goes at the very end. I think I can try to just put these onto each other, see how it looks, and then just sand it down. Doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. This goes into this. Like that. Yes, because you add these glass bombing windows onto it. And this kind of goes in there. Ooh, that's going to be some sanding down before I do that. Do it on this side. Like that. And this goes in. Like that. Throw on this side. Yeah. Oh, that's a peeling piece of plastic. That's sad. Definitely cut these off by trying to attach anything onto them. These will be hidden, so I'm just going to cut them off and call it. to do after this. As long as it can't be seen by the naked eye, it doesn't matter how many sins I commit. Much like real life. Yeah, cut a bit into the plastic on that one. No one notices. That'll fit onto this. Like this. Oh, why is it like very caterpillary? So weird. Oh no, it's in the wrong way. There's actually a difference. It's very hard to see. Like this. It is weird. And this goes on. I'll get this glass thing on it first. Okay, let's send this thing. Beep. Oh, there's a nub on 3 ends here. Send it down a bit too easily, to be honest. Ends on it, which I'm not going to send down because I think they're supposed to be there. I assume. This is so weird. What are these like extra nubs? Like there's the nubs from the runner, and then these like little pointy bits. Maybe they're a way for it to stick in more easily or something. Makes it hard to get in at them there. In there. Why am I trying so hard with this? I have much more important things to do in my life than working on knockoffs. Don't I? Do I? Done. And call it. Oh, that doesn't fit very well. So I guess this glass bit is for people to look through when they're doing bombing runs, so they know what they're aiming at. Oh, that piece is really not that good. Try and get in there. That'll be hidden enough. That's cutting a little bit, unfortunately. These are going to be covered up, so I can be a little rough and dirty. And then these end bits here. Plastic is so weird. It's like malleable, I guess. Makes it a bit weird to work with compared to proper, real plastic. That one's just gonna be bad no matter what. It's the underside, so it doesn't matter as much, but I'll try to make it a little bit nicer. Might be failing, to be honest. Maybe I can get away with this. I sand it downwards. And then you can only see the top. So that is... no. Both pointed down. Oh, in order to fit the thingy. What? That don't seem right. Am I confusing myself? Probably. And that's like that and they're both upside down? Oh no, this is like this. The glass thing, quote unquote the glass, like opening is like melded in. You can't actually see the lines. It's like this. God, that is weird. There we go. This is barely holding itself together, might I add. You really see the plastic has a lot of like if I shine that in the light, you can see it's very not that good. You can see a lot of the not finger marks, but like the plastic is like it's not straight. Noticeable. Ooh, and that bit there is noticeable. Let's cut it off. Let's sand it down a little bit. When I was a kid, I actually quite liked this plane, and then kind of just fell off of interest. Not that I can say I have that many interests when it comes to military, real life military stuff. If it's like, if it was like Gundam we're talking about, wow, we'd talk for ages. So it really needs those glass bomb bay doors to really stick on properly. I'm gonna do them pretty quick, so. Ooh, that was actually a tough piece. Too bad there. This way. Should go into the side, they won't be very noticeable, I guess. Ouch. Sharp. Does it matter? There's a number 1 and number 2. What's the difference? Oh, they actually have a 2 on them. So this is upside down. Number 2 goes in this one. Jagged edge that way. Like this. Like this? Kind of goes in. Kind of threatens to split them apart, to be honest, but I mean, it's in there. Oh no, it's not in there, hold on. Why is this? Not the right way around? Backwards. Is a jagged edge? Yeah, should be right. It's this one hole not going inside. Like, can you see that? This corner isn't like fitting inside properly. Maybe I can try to push up and do it instead. Is there a hole there? There is. Why is this not going in? Oh god, you can shift that piece. That's bad. Ring. Oh, lined up. Okay, that's a bit more lined up now. Push that in a bit. Wait, but this says 1 on it. So this is the other one then. Here's my train of thought. I'm thinking because it's a knockoff, what they probably did is like, I don't know if there's like a word for it, but kind of like took the actual thing, like flipped it, and like the model of it, and then printed it like that. Because people do that for like 3D models from games and stuff, they'll like invert it. So I think that's what's happened here. So this is actually number 2. Let's go in here. There's another back. And going at the front. Drag it in at the front, yep. It's not quite there, it's not right. Why? This? No. All there, just need to get inside of it somehow. It's even getting on this side. Oh, that's pretty deep it goes in. How can I try to like slip this in? That goes there. Trying to push it in. Yeah. That doesn't seem right. Oh, hold on. Maybe this can work. Push that in. Oh dear. Oh, my body's getting twisted. There we go. It's like almost in there, apart from this one. Yeah, just call that in and say it's in. I might do. I'll say yes, it's done. Right, let's do this last one, and then I think I will move on. Quick sanding. Back together, please. Oh boy, that doesn't feel good. Hold on. Are these holes open? They are. The hexagonal holes. And the hexagon's close enough to a circle, right? Should fit in. Oh, that doesn't feel good, boys. Really not going in. No, it's like very low. But why? Ooh. Whoever made this design needs to be shot, I think. It's kind of in. A bit weird, but it's in. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the top. Wait, what? Is it? These aren't Bombay doors, these are just like air exhaust of some kind. That's the bottom. Actually like that. Oops, I thought I was working on the bottom for some reason. And it kind of makes sense, like you like look out the window and you send out the bombs or something, but nah. This is the top. Well, yeah. And then it'd be something like this in there. Ooh, this stands a lot stiffer, so it actually fits in better. Look at that! Not bad. And then just call it like an extra back booster for a mobile suit or something. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, actually. And then there are the wheels, but since before, I'm probably not gonna do the wheels. I'm gonna call that finished. Let's get rid of these, put them somewhere. Here we are. B2 Stealth Bomber. I didn't order this, I didn't want it, but I have it now. What do I give this? I'll give this 6 out of 10. Bordering on the 5. Plastic on it looks worse because you can see all these different marks on it, and it's kind of hard to get some bits in. Oh yeah. 6 out of 10. Let's get another slug of water and move on to something else now. These are, I'll find the opening for this, 2 tanks. Where is the, I'll make my own opening. So again, they're the same as each other like I did with the helicopters, so I'm only going to build one of these. Let's have a look. This is a M1A2 tank. Very nice. Rolls simple enough, it's very boxy pieces. Ooh, over here it gets a bit more complicated though with the turret and all that. Let's crack this open. Ooh, this plastic doesn't feel good. There we go. Oh, it does not feel good. Get what you pay for. Boy, do you get what you pay for. Yeah, it's very blocky pieces. It's very interesting to make a piece like this, like a jigsaw piece. Oh, that feels not good. I'm gonna pay for this. Little turret and gun there. The thing you might notice is, if you were to even like put these 2 tracks together, it's pretty big compared to like that. But these aren't actually 1:144 scale, at least they shouldn't be. It should be, where's it gone? Doesn't say on it, but these should be 1:100 scale. Now that's by design. Because my plan is to build only the bottom half of this tank. And the top half I'm going to substitute and try to either build or find something to put on top to make it look like the Type 61 tanks from the original Gundam anime. Not even the updated M16A52 or whatever it's called. The old style ones with like the artillery style tank head. So I'm just going to build the bottom of this so we get an idea of its size. Let's start with these tank treads then. These. Yeah, these are just side by side. Let's get cutting. Get these off the runner first. Oh, it's not good plastic. This is the worst plastic of the bunch so far. Like, it's very malleable and squishy plastic. That's not what you want in a model kit. It's good for a toy if you have like babies and little kids playing with it, but not a real man's toy, you know? A real man's model kit made from proper plastic, made for proper people. Oh, it's not gonna sound well because it's so malleable. Christ. Might be a bit down and dirty with this just because it's not very good. Like, look at this. Like, that can bend. It shouldn't be able to bend. Granted, these are tank treads, so maybe that's on purpose. Maybe these are different to these. How do these feel? No, these can bend as well. They're squishy little bits. No, this doesn't matter which way around it goes. I think these are the same either way. Quicksand it. Quicksand. I think these will be very visible anyway, so I can be quick and dirty with these ones as well. These literally just go in here. Oh, they are different. No, it doesn't matter. Tank treads. Why they look like there's supposed to be something up here. Oh no, that gets covered by the armor actually, by these things, so actually that's gonna be fine. Or something like that. See that very well. Alright, that is one tank tread down. I guess I'll do the other one. You definitely pay for the quality on this one. I mean, these are like the same price as the helicopters, I'm pretty sure, like pretty similar. They feel a lot different. Downright dirty. But these are going to be hidden like inside. I guess I don't need to worry too much about actually making these look good. More forward thinking by the... Wait. No, these go on the outside, so you will... No, you won't see them. Oh, that's fine then. Let's speed things up. We're already an hour and a half in. These are harder plastic, but still not as good as the other two builds I've done so far. Build quality and material quality, I guess, on this is going to be much lower than the other two. That's for sure. Alright, let's get that in there. Little nubs here, let's cut it off. It's so squishy. 2 tank treads. Put it onto the body. Let's see, to make the body, number 9 and number 12. These have all been pre-cut for me. Why is it like so made of blocks? It's so weird. This is for the tank head, so I don't need that. This, oh Christ, is the middle. It's reflective. Wait, no, this is right. Why has it got this thing on it? This isn't supposed to be here. Don't think. Let me find the piece that goes in the back and make sure. This is the very end piece. What am I looking for? Something boxy with a round thing on it? Is it? I'm gonna do. Alright. This piece. This piece. This. Yeah, that's supposed to go in there. I'm turning it off then. I'm gonna guess it was on a runner when before they so graciously pre-cut it for me. Why am I even bothering? Oh, that does not feel good. Can't sand down soft plastic, it just... Wait. Is this right? It doesn't fit. Definitely got this right way around, right? This goes under it? Wait a minute, are you saying this is... That's the head of the tank. Oh. Oh, that could be a problem. I will actually have to build around the head of the tank even though I don't want it. What a weird design. That means this can't turn its turret? What a chip. Oh man. Yeah, and then this just builds like... This goes on the end of it here. Wow, that is a weird design. Can't turn the head of the turret. What a sad existence this thing lives. Well, I'll still try to build without it. That'll go somewhere like that. Ah, it's so smooth, like bendy plastic, it doesn't stick on. Oh god, this is gonna get a real low rating at the end of this, guys. Let's do some more of this back bit then. These are made with this and another one of these. This. And they're the only one piece of their kind, so I can just put them together. That doesn't... That's so loose. Oh boy, this is actually gonna need like glue or something to really stick properly. And this back bit. Nope. This. Well, it's all been cut off for me, so I can at least just kind of put it together. Ugh, this doesn't feel good. Back piece there. Right, let's do this bit. So, this goes into this. Badly. See, something that has like a round thing carved into it. This goes here. Eh? How? What? Not possible. Wait. No, this... Oh. I'm an idiot. This is made of stuff. So, this. And this. These matter which way around. Not particularly. No, it doesn't matter. So it's like that. This. But the turret, the head turret can move. It's just a weird design. Huh. Real weird design. Goes in there. And now that can move. Wow. No, no, this way. This feels weird, but this actually feels better for like a kid to play with, if that makes sense, because it's all just this malleable plastic. It almost like doesn't matter. Right. I'm worried it's gonna be a bit too easy to break apart, but whatever. Let's do these. So that's like the end radiator thing. Now I just need the bits in between. These two are part of the turret head. This is made up of 4 different parts. These 4 to be exact. A bit hard to see this middle thing. Oh my god. Who could have done this to a man? That goes there, this goes this way. Like this bottom box. And these have this up here. What? Can you see this? This combines in like a square, which means all the pieces kind of like hold each other together. That means you really do have to like bend it to really get in there. That goes like that. Do it like this. No, wait. No. Why is it? It's a bad picture as well as anything. So it doesn't. They don't like stick onto each other. Like that. And that goes over here. And then this end piece bends down onto it. Oh, this is the back. I thought this was the back. And then they kind of get held together by these, and these do have certain sides to them. Well, it's coming together. That's big. Definitely not 1:144 scale. It's big. Treads as big as a human. It's a Type 61 for you. Can I just build the rest of this just to see? I can put these like tank tread protector things on. These things. Let's do it. This goes on the front, this goes on the back. Or not, the other way around. Yes. And other side to go. I'm going pretty not very dexterous on this, let's say. I'm just putting it all together to see how it looks. Boy, does it look. Oh. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Feels bad, let me tell you. Oh, what's wrong with this? Red? Oof. Oh god, you kind of have to like push these treads into place of each other. Christ. And there is a turret. It does move. I'd say it moves very well, but it moves. These go through on the back of it. I want to make sure I'm not being destructive as I do this. Because this can go on afterwards. Nice. It's a real eep moment, I tell you. Oh, look at that. Hey, from a distance, it looks nice. A little bit dead, I can smooth out. I didn't bother to yet. Oh, look at the size of that turret. Jesus. And this is for the... actually goes inside of here. Nowhere for it to really go, you kind of just throw it in there, huh? Yeep. Really? This has like things for it to fit into like some kind of slot, like 2 cylinder ends. But there is no actual thing for it to slot into. I think that's as far as I'm going to get with that, 'cause I'm not really going to bother doing the rest if I don't want to use it like this. I guess I could do something like take off this front bit and then figure out a way to get like a double barreled cannon end. I'll call that a Type 61 tank. The turret head is like too much in the middle, it should be further back. Oh god! Falling apart. Guess I could do something. No, it doesn't really work. What a weird build. It's very bendy plastic. I'm not really sure how much more I can stress that. It's like soft to the touch. Bend it. Really should not bend. All that's left is just finishing the end of the turret on this really, so I'm not going to do that because I don't need to for what I'm planning for it. Oh, I've got a second one of these to build later as well. But yeah, there you go. Big tank. 1:100 scale. Not that much different from a 1:144. It had a few from the last knockoff stuff that I did. This is not the first time I did this. There you go. I'll just say get this. It's a big tank. Right, let's put these away. I'm not building the rest. I have to be careful not to lose this thing. If I could, I'd just put it, I'd slot it in, but there's not actually anything to, well, slot it into. Kind of squeeze it in there. God. Did I break the plastic or something? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna break it. Build on... what do I give this an out of 10? 4? 3.5 maybe? The fact that it's made of this really malleable plastic is really hard to ignore. Like you can feel everything just bend. Maybe because it's 1:100 scale, this might be a thing. I've never really built anything at 1:100 scale before. I hope it's not a thing, because this would suck for model kit makers. This like soft plastic. I'm gonna assume it's just because it's a knockoff, it's like this. Oh, that's from there. Thingy. Right, let's put these away. Oh, I can put it in this bag. I don't lose the small pieces. How are we going? 1 hour, 40 minutes. Building this is like... This is a bit interesting to build because it was very puzzle rather than model kit to like build it. you don't really get from like gunpowder and stuff. Especially if you go like one piece at a time like I normally do. But having like all the pieces kind of laid out and like putting it together like building blocks is kind of interesting. Like I would never describe gunpowder as building blocks. But this I would. Right, I'm gonna do one more. You can guess what it is. Get another thing of water. Alrighty. First part of this puzzle is to get this thing open. There we go. That's easy. So, this is a bit that confuses me because I saw this on the outside. Glue. I assume this is glue. I can't read Chinese or Japanese. It's Chinese, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, some kind of glue. Which I don't know why. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't need glue to build it, but I'm ready to be proven wrong. I've actually ordered something like this thing before. You can kind of see that there. It is a 1 to 150 scale, not 1 to 144. Building. In this case, a broken building. One that's very much smashed in. Yeah, I might smash it in if I'm not careful. There we go. That's all in. Nice. Let's have a look at the pictures. Oh god, this is very much they printed it. Why is it? This isn't what I ordered. This is like a building that's been cut in half. This is my thing. Built in 6 easy steps. That are in Chinese. Right. Yeah, so these have like these like little nub things. I've built one of these before, like a building. It wasn't either of these two. But yeah, you don't actually need glue. I don't know why they gave it to me. I also don't know why they gave me a B2 bomber. I'm pretty sure these were all from different cells as well, so... Don't do that. Let's get these pieces out. Okay, building time. Let's start with these three pieces. So that is not it. Oh, here's one. Looks like the entrance of the building. This is the flat bit. That'll be the base. I've got some of this leftover plastic. Yeah. Can't wait to inhale all of these. And then the last piece is this. It's very small. So it just says one. It doesn't actually tell me what to do with these, but just show me what it looks like. So I'll just build it like that. Oh, I see. Yeah, these... They have little holes and then these nubs that you're not supposed to cut off, don't do that. This isn't really a gun blast build so much of a diorama thing. But you just push them in and they stick in. And it seems to be a pretty decent stick. No glue required, some assembly required. Yeah, push in. Ooh, this piece isn't fitting in very well. Why? Why? Kind of in. But that should be in. That piece doesn't feel very good. Yeah. There you go. Right, step 2. Step 2 what? Let's see. piece. It's saying to put it that way, so I guess I'll do it like that way. This big piece over here. These the other outside of the building, I guess. Last piece is this one. Alright, and put them into number 3 like this. The piece is not showing there, I think. But whatever, we'll go with it. These aren't connected. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And this goes on the back. Please. This one's a bit hard to slot in some of them compared to the building I did before. Doesn't feel good. Eep. Oh, this one. Oh boy. Oof, actually carved a bit off. Let's send it down. Some sanding required apparently. Comes outside and goes here. There we go. And this piece goes on this here. There you go, that one was easy. A little bit here. So I assume it's this. It's saying to put it on at step 6, so I guess I'll leave it till step 6. Maybe because it kind of connects them all together. So next I need this piece and this piece. Move it upwards. Ooh, and they go on top of this, so this is to the first floor. Ooh, that's gonna be awkward to slot in. Nice. Well, let's go for it. Keep up. Got in? No? Okay. Yeah. This is a tricky one. Oh, there's one piece in. One piece. Let's go for one piece. 2. Three. 4. 5. There we go. First floor. There's a bit of this jagged thing. Something go in there? Oh, this does. Doesn't matter which way. Yes. What is this supposed to be exactly? Because it's at an angle, so it's just rubble, I guess. Not like a floor or anything. Makeshift barricade at best. Swore that was snapped in. I guess it wasn't. one. And maybe the other one in. Sort of. Doesn't feel very good in. It's in. Guess. Like that so far. Oh. Next is this big piece and another small broken bit of rubble. Let's get this on. My hands tremble. Now let's get these big ones in first. Right there? Nope. One, two, three, four, five. There's a small bit. This looks right. No, no, it isn't. This one. Where's this one go? It's got like a pointy thing at the end. Did I miss a bit? One that goes at the top. That's this one. That is this one. That's 0.4. Jaggedy thing at the end. Is this? Is this supposed to go? No, no, because that one looked like that. Yeet. Oh, I think this goes at the very top, I think. Is it? Uh-oh. Got another piece. I don't know where it goes. These are for step 5. These are for step 6. Where does this go? Not on the outside. This is the roof piece. This one goes onto this piece. Somewhere here. Second to last one. That's that piece. That's this. You can see it there, plain as day. 6, 5, 4, 3. So this piece must be this then. Doesn't look like it in that picture. It could pass, is it? It's different. Why is it? Why? No. This piece looks wrong. Then I'm gonna go with it, I guess, because why wouldn't I go with it? Oh, this jagged bit. Oh well, I'm sure it is fine. Sorry, I don't know if you were able to see that while I was debating to myself. This camera could do it being a little bit forward. See my trousers. God, it's not. There we go. Cool. Now we can do these, and I've noticed, and I noticed them on the other one before. These tell you what floor they should be. 6, 7, 4, 5. And the last one's 3. It's a bit hard to see, but there are like little numbers there. That's a 4. Blurry though it may be. Right, let's get this in here. somehow. Keep. Pain. Please. Please? Oh, it's not in. What the F? Ooh, that didn't sound good. See if there's any damages once I'm done. Yeah. Plastic's a bit bent there. It's coming along. So after 4 comes floor 5. Gets easier as I get to the top. Next is 6, and this has a thing on it. Correct. Maybe I should put it on now, actually. There you go. Nice. One. Okay, last floor. And it's like so far up the top, I don't even just attach it to anything here. You'd think that would make it easier to attach, but no. And there we go. Wow, now look at that. Nice building damage there. Last 2 pieces is just to cover the ends. This just goes on the outside, so it should be pretty easy. That went on a bit too easy, there was no force there at all. These should keep in place there, these ones. And just snap in, right. Oh yeah. Last piece over here. What a weird one. I'll have to do this in a way that you guys can actually see while I'm doing it, unfortunately. Yeah. And last one. There we go, broken building. I didn't know I had this like bump out. Add a bit of detail if you see it from the back. That's very nice. So this is 1 to 150 scale. So if I bring the human for scale, I mean they can fit through that if that's like a front door. Oh, you can barely see that, can you? Just about see them there. Human there. In a mobile suit, and my plan is to do some sort of like, I could do like a crashing scene where like it's been hit back by some kind of blast and it hits into it. Oh, don't go in there. The human needs rescuing. There we are. I want to mix you in with the low grade plastic. Oh, just about see that there. Cool, that is that building done. This is like quite a build I like, these like buildings, because they're pretty nice. Got like a fair bit of detail. Have a lot of windows. I guess like skyscraper-esque sort of buildings are like that, to be fair. Very nice. Don't know how I feel about all these little bits. I don't know if they really add much to it. I guess I could do like a 1:144 humans in the back. I bought like the runner of the Gundam 1:144 stuff. This is one of them. I'm gonna make this guy an Earth Federation soldier. Cool, that's about it. So I have two other things here that I was thinking of showing off, but it's already been 2 hours, so I don't know how much further I'll go, but there's this thing. I'm looking forward to building this. This is a hangar. It's 1:144 scale. Should fit mobile suits pretty well. Be really nice for like a maintenance sort of scene. That's what I had in my mind anyway. The last thing I bought was this, which you can't really tell much from this beauty airbrush system. It's an airbrush. I'll open this actually. Should be alright to open this quickly. So, me and my brother did get an airbrush thingy from AliExpress before. This one's from Temu. It's just like an electric one. You can plug it into charge on USB-C. Let's close this off. And it seemed to work fairly well when we did use it. It's also pretty cheap, £25. You can actually find stuff similar to this on Amazon as well. The Temu is not the only place to get it. I just saved like £5 by doing it. This one there's a bit different because it has like a hose that can go out a bit further. The basic system of it is this thing. With a button there. All you really need is to screw on the airbrush head. Like so. And you can press that. This one doesn't really bend. And now maybe I can put a different head. Yeah, I could probably like, put this on it so it can like come out further. But I'll go like that. And does this have any power in it? Oh, that. On this button. I might have a faulty button here. It's like bent in. You see that? This might not work. It's worrying. I mean, it's £20. I shouldn't be expecting too much, but I expect this at least to work. Let me have a look what instructions show. Maybe it needs to be charged. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't show anything about the actual body. So I guess I'm on my own here. Try to bend it out. Does this have charge in it? Does it need charge? Have a USB-C cable to test? I do. Is it plugged in? It is. That's in. I don't know if you heard it, but it went off for a little bit. This button is broken. It went off for a little bit, so I think all the internals work. Just this button is like stuck in. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Opened maybe? I'll have to try and knock it out. Somehow. I get the idea. It should be powered and it's always going, and then you just release. Actually let the air out. I might be in trouble there if I can't get this to actually work. The internals are fine, just the button is broken. I like knock it out of it. Let's see. What can I do with the tools on hand? Kind of bends it to one side. A hammer is basically what I need. What am I doing? Oh! It's out! The button's out. There we go. There we go, nice! Why is it blowing? Doesn't have enough charge in it. But it's blowing air, which is a bit worrying. Even before I release it, and also doesn't have a lot of power in it. I think I need to put like the head thing on top for it to work properly. Take this off. Screw this on. So paint goes in here. Liquid paint, you're going to really need to thin it. Actually no, maybe, this is loose. No, this can be adjusted if you want to adjust the spray. Make it tight up in here. Okay, I see. Yeah, how much you adjust it depends on how much this can open. So yeah, air always kind of blows in, which I guess comes from like in here or so. And this button works, but it's bent at an angle, so it kind of keeps getting stuck. I can work around that, even if it's not the best. Yeah, that's really out of power. It's charging. Usually stuff that you order on, well, usually the knockoff stuff that you order online actually comes with some charge, surprisingly, so you can kind of just use it out of the box. Yeah, you get the idea. You turn it on, and then it starts spraying air, but not the paint, and then you hold this down, lets it paint in, and it blows out. Can't really feel a difference right now, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll leave this to charge and find some time to like test it to make sure it works. Other stuff you can do includes having a sort of clear paint thing. You get like 3 of these, that's nice. Charger down there, and this thing is so you can detach the head, so you can like stretch it out. So have this as a sort of like, I guess, a battery generator on the side, and you just use the actual airbrush head itself, which is nice because it's got like a little bend down thing there. So this was about £18-ish on Temu with free shipping. So yeah, you use like that. Not bad. It's pretty neat. Right, this is the last thing that I'm showing off. I'm not going to work on the hanger today. It's already been 2 and a bit hours. What I'll say is this. Everything that I've shown here, as nice as it may look, there's a like 98% chance it's knockoff. I mean, like, look at these instructions. So yes, you can get some fairly good stuff off sites like Temu and AliExpress, but don't try to get high brand stuff or expensive things, because you're expecting it to be bad quality. So that's my final warning to anyone who does decide to buy from these sites. You get stuff that works, but just never works well. But if you're doing like little vehicles that aren't going to be like the main part of like a diorama or the little scene you're making, and then you buy your proper real gunpowder, and it's just like some, you know, backdrop thing like this, and I think it's fine to get stuff off of it. Like that. And then you have your mobile suit. Very nice. Right, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks to anyone who came to watch. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing of sorts. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, whenever that will be. See you guys. Bye.